Welcome to Listertainment, the channel with the most deceptive name in all of YouTube. This video is sponsored by Crypto.com. Make sure to show them some support as it helps me out. And we're back to see some more fighters who were out on their feet. They have just been hit by a huge shot and were swaying like skyscrapers in an earthquake, appearing like they were going to fall over. But out of nowhere, they threw a Hail Mary, a lucky punch that turned the fight around on the attacker and gets them a new shot in the fight. Let's get started. Let's begin with a lesser known fighter and Johnnycisneros, who was caught early in this fight. This guy came out firing like a crazy maniac. He's not really good or anything, but his flurry of punches just overwhelmed an unprepared Cisneros. Once Cisneros had a chance to catch his breath, although still clearly hurt, he brought out his own thunder. Can you imagine starting this fight this way? There's no chance to see what the other guy can do. By the time you realize what's happening, you're already hurt and crawling on the ground. Lucky for him though, he was able to get some of that punishment back with some great ground and pound and getting the win. Now let's take a break to talk about today's sponsor, Crypto.com. Cryptocurrency is taking the sports world by storm, and for good reason. Crypto is the future. Crypto.com is now the flagship sponsor of the UFC, and you can see their presence on every fight kit. It's the fastest growing cryptocurrency app, helping achieve wide adoption of cryptocurrency. Make sure to follow them on Twitter for UFC and crypto updates. If you are looking to get your feet wet with cryptocurrency, Crypto.com is my recommended platform, as it has every product in the book, from buying $1 in Bitcoin to spending Doge on a metal Visa card. Crypto.com allows me to bring you guys more content, and I have a special promo for all of you guys. Download with the referral link in the description for a $25 metal card bonus and 30 days of zero fees on credit and debit buys. There is no better promo if you are considering getting into crypto, so go and use the link in the description and get your crypto journey started today. This fight didn't have a fighter out mentally, but more physically, as Robbie Lawler was taking a really bad beating to his legs from the one and only Melvin Manoff. It only took 2 minutes of Manoff to completely take his legs away, and Lawler was in extreme pain, trying to avoid any further punishment. But we know Manoff is an aggressive fighter, and that's when he handed the win to Lawler.
Getting to limp down again. Manoff continues overhead.
Manoff is just that kind of fighter. He's exciting and explosive, and that's what allowed Lawler to get that counter in. Manoff could have just taken it slow. It was only the first round, but he paid the price for being too desperate to end the fight. Tyrone Spong is the fighter in this fight who gets knocked down in 6 seconds.
Semi-finals, and one of these men
Michael Dutt is the one delivering the crushing and loud right hand, and I don't know how Spong got up from that, but not being patient led to another comeback within seconds.
Nothing to lose, and he's showing that right now. A couple of other shots get through from Dutt. Oh, big shot from top. He just ate. Oh no, this fight.
Man, I know you want to get the finish fast, but an injured animal is always the most dangerous. Just take it slow. It was only 30 seconds before this fight was over, and the odds changed so fast. Greg Hardy and Tai Tuivasa are heavy-handed fighters, so we knew their fight would be over quick. First, it was Hardy's time to put Tuivasa in a dream state.
Tai went to the fire there a little bit.
Tuivasa has those chicken legs going, but Hardy rushed in with his hands down, and Tuivasa just managed to set his feet on time. It looks like the right hand hurt Hardy just a tiny bit, but the left hand, that turned him into a statue. Gotta say those chicken legs saved Tuivasa, because he avoided the follow-up punch from Hardy, thanks to him shaking all over the place. This fight started with Peter Eretz being really defensive, trying to counter, and Jerome LeBanner came in really aggressive, but the tables turned once LeBanner got dropped.
Jerome throws, and Jerome wants that forward movement.
We mentioned that LeBanner
Just your chin with the kick.
and Eretz being a three-time champion.
There's nothing like a kick to the face to make you start retreating just a tiny bit. LeBanner was hurt with wobbly legs, and his knee didn't want to get into the right position, but he just shook his unsteady legs and rushed in to get the shot.
Almost tasting a KO defeat there from Peter Eretz. Eretz defeated Lloyd Van Dams to get to the ball.
Freaking LeBanner. He has a crazy chin, dude. He just bit down on the mouthpiece and traded shots. They both landed a left hook, but Eretz, being against the ropes, couldn't get the power like LeBanner, and he was unable to beat the count. Ricardo Torres started his fight being really aggressive, getting a quick knockdown.
Like we said, big punching power from Torres.
Big right hand, down goes Holt.
Then he was able to follow it up, although he was being extremely aggressive, throwing caution to the wind, and got a second knockdown, which is something we haven't seen.
I thought Holt was a little bit reckless coming out. This is what Torres loves. Down goes
That's a knockdown.
Lucky for Kendall Holt, these were just flash knockdowns, and he recovered quickly. Torres continued being reckless, and Holt got tired of being the only one getting hit, and this guy decided to throw, and he has some quick hands.
in this thing in the first round.
That last left hook was a tremendous
Torres
shot.
was on the ropes. He gets caught. He goes down.
He's out, too. I don't think...
Those shots were hard to see, but he looks to hurt Torres first on a counter right, and then follows up with another blistering right hand that puts Torres to sleep. Just look at the way he's just laying there against the ropes with his ankle all twisted up. He's probably dreaming that he won the fight. This one is a little crazy. Jamie Varner and Abel Trujillo seem to be exchanging punches that were hurting each other in the first and second round. It was just a crazy fight, but then Varner seemed to have gotten the better out of these two and was putting Trujillo in a terrible position along the cage, and it looked like he might go down or the fight might be stopped.
Trujillo's still in this fight.
Did you hear Rogan basically call this comeback? Trujillo landed the perfect shot, and then you can see how amazing adrenaline can be. Trujillo is tired and hurt, but as soon as he gets the win, he magically recovers his senses and all his energy too. Travis Brown was looking like a baby horse getting his first steps in this fight against Andrei Arlovski.
Talking about, Mike, that they're just so used to each
Oh,
other.
he got it with the back. Andrei Arlovski. More time.
And it came from what looked to be nothing back fist, but since he never saw it coming, it completely rocked him, and he had to survive for another minute and a half. But he started throwing some haymakers.
Mark Smith right on top of the action. Oh!
Arlovski got really confident and got dropped, but Arlovski recovered pretty fast, and Brown unfortunately wasn't able to keep him down since he was still in another world. And then even though he gave himself a chance with that lucky punch, he couldn't recover fast enough and lost.
Again with the left. Travis is so wobbly.
The uppercut.
Beautiful
He lands it.
uppercut.
Again.
Right in.
Andrei Arlovski.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to help me out, please give it a like, as the algorithm really loves them. Also, make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications to see more videos from me in the future. And thanks again to Crypto.com for sponsoring today's video. Please make sure to check them out. These have to be some of the most terrifying moments for fans from both sides, because the guy out on his feet is going to swing like crazy in order to save his life, while the attacker is going to be more reckless and might get caught. Either way, whoever gets that final shot is gonna make for great fun. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time.